Oh my god, the sweat!
I do.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
No question.
But no, I cannot marry you. Because if he was, he would make me feel like I was the one, and he never did that.
Boom! Boom, DT! This is what I'm talking about. I know I'm late, guys, but I'm here now. I've arrived.
What? I don't. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
What? What? What?
I cannot.
Come on.
I do.
Jesus, that's long. I now pronounce that they are husband.
Ah, they're so cute, man. Okay, Love is Blind, guys. I know I've, not been avoiding, but I just haven't had the chance to really speak about the show. So much was going on with Kanye West. So much was going on that, I couldn't. And then, of course, this week I wanted to cover it, but I was unwell. So it's been a difficult time. I know the reunion is out. That review will shortly come out after you watching this video. We're going to have basically a Love is Blind Sunday. I'm going to be discussing everything Love is Blind for those who, who have not had enough of it from me at all. And the last season, I documented it on a lot. I reviewed it a lot. This season, I really enjoy the cast and I haven't been doing it as much and it's been irritating me. But we got a lot of deep dives to do. But let's get into this, the current remaining episodes and the finale. I've watched it all now. I'm up to date. Let's get into this. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content, baby. And let's get straight into this video. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Danielle is one crazy ass girl. Sorry, I'm gonna just get straight into it. This girl is crazy. She is constantly like a fisherman at the damn sea looking for a damn fish. She is reeling and looking for an argument or for some kind of insecurity for her to latch on to, her boyfriend, her man. What was her name? The guy's name again? Nick, I believe his name is. Yes. So I don't know how Nick was even tolerating that, to be honest with you. He constantly kept trying to reassure her that no, I'm not trying to make things about me. I'm not trying to, tarnish your day. We know it's about you and your family, but if I have this minor issue, I'm not. The way she just implodes everything, and the way they have had such different lives. Of he's far more mature. She's out here breaking up tables. I just don't. I thought it was going to be a car accident. So for when they both said okay to each other, and that Nick guy was sweating like buckets. I don't know what was going on there. Could nobody have handed this guy a towel, a tissue paper, nothing on his wedding day? He's not going to keep seeing that. Anyways, they're still together actually, from what people are saying. They actually haven't separated. Sometimes, opposites do attract. But the way this Danielle girl looks for arguments and finds them in such a way and implodes this man, and they're arguing about stuff like every other day. They're bickering. The way she does stuff. Sorry, I really have to just... because I feel like I'm in their relationship is exhausting. I don't know how he puts up with that, but me, if I could never be with someone like Danielle, who's constantly looking for something to be upset about. Man, what is wrong with you? Why are you everybody has their own insecurities, but I don't know. But clearly he likes it, and it suits them well. It suits them well as well. Ayana got her happy ending, guys, and she was the second choice. I didn't expect her to get a happy ending. I did not expect that. When she was the one that said, I'll accept the proposal, I was like, please don't accept this proposal. I don't want you to. I remember my reaction. I fell to the floor. I was upset. I was annoyed. Only to see that it's actually worked for her. And, you could be somebody's second choice. You could be somebody's second choice. But regardless of whether you're somebody's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth choice, if you know it's meant to be and you are brought with each other, at least give it a chance. She's done that. They've both gotten on well, especially with their families. Didn't know she was adopted. That's interesting as well. And they're one of the few couples to get their happy endings. Natalie and Shane was an absolute car crash. I thought for a minute it was quite endearing because they are both very different. She's a very shy, reserved girl. You know, somebody who's quite traditional, mature, her head down, whereas his head is everywhere, acts like a little kid. And sometimes that can work because you might need each other and feed off each other's energies just to find that right balance. And it looked like it was going so well, but, you know, Shane needs a lot of reward. He needs a lot of validation, reminder. He needs a lot of this. And when you're not giving it enough, they spiral out of control, they while out, they have their fits, they get frustrated, they get annoyed because they're not getting that constant form of dopamine that they ever so want, that they want to get throughout their lives, which is why he's so muscular built, which is why he, you know, is constantly with his top off, because attention, dopamine, you want this, you want to be validated. You want it all. It makes you feel good because unfortunately in parts of his childhood as he was growing up, he was not validated. He was ignored. And, you know, he's associated that with his value in life. And when you condition yourself to associate value with attention and you lack thereof attention in your childhood, then as you get older, it's going to increase. Quick psychology lesson, guys, back on my degree that I'm really coming in here. And he obviously, I'm just echoing stuff that he's even said himself. And we've seen that go out throughout, that he constantly wants his affirmations from her. And when he's not getting it, she's like, well, you know, you're a grown man. Why don't you to keep saying it, etc., etc. It's a shame because they both got on with their families. Natalie's parents were not here for it at all, especially the mother. She was not here for it. And I like seeing those transparent, you know, reactions from parents, because not all parents are going to be here for this. They're going to think it's pathetic that what you're doing. Getting married in 2 weeks. Are you dumb? Like, you want to see stuff like that. So I'm glad that they showed that. Now, when Natalie said no, I was shocked. Maybe I was, you know, sometimes you're on your phone or you're daydreaming or something. I didn't hear about the argument that she had with Shane. So I was genuinely taken aback. For those of you who might be wondering, why am I so confused? I'm glad that she did that because she basically said, listen. I feel secure with my own dad. I know that he'll put himself first before me. I don't feel that comfort with Shane. I'm unsure. If you are unsure about marrying somebody, the answer is no. You have to be 110% in there to marry that person. Otherwise, don't do it if you have any doubt, which is why I'm glad that Deep T said no. First and foremost, I knew that this Abhishek guy was going to be an absolute mess because he's out here calling himself Sheikh. Don't even dare or attempt to abbreviate my name. People were trying to call me Moo. Am I a cow? Am I an animal? No. You will pronounce my name with your chest because you can pronounce several other of names of fictional characters of TV shows. So that in itself I found was weird. We'll get into Sheikh and the problematic nonsense of this man in a separate video. But I'm glad that Deep T was like, no, because you aren't giving me exactly what I want. I'm not going to put my 10 toes in there. And, you know, you're just not putting me first. And throughout, you can see that, you know, Abhishek has had so many of these doubts and he hasn't really conveyed them to her until the latter few end of, you know, the last few episodes. And I just feel like it's unfair. Regardless of this emotional connection, there's no physical connection. And there never really was there for him. And he always kind of felt those seeds. And he never conveyed that to her. So he kind of played her along, unfortunately. And, you know, she could have found somebody that she would have been married to by now. So he kind of robbed her of that experience through his own stupidity and his stupid male ego, talking about the fact that, oh, if she didn't say, if she said yes, I would have still said no, or whatever, or that she wanted me to say yes. Or, I don't know what it is, but the man is confused and he suffers from, I don't even want to say it. So let me just ignore that. But I want to get into Sheikh in a separate video, guys, because we need to do an analysis of this man. Because this man, I told you guys, Love is Blind Sundays, you guys are going to get a lot of Love is Blind content today. Like, we got a lot to talk about. We got this to talk about, then the reunion. It's insane. But I feel like this man is confusing. Apparently he does a lot on the reunion. I'm going to find out. I really can't wait. Salvador saying no. I'm so sorry. Before we get into him saying no, why does this man always want to flipping sing? Okay, you can sing. Okay, you got a good voice, but I don't need to hear your voice all the time. Like, I don't... People on shows like this that just constantly want to grab a ukulele and sing and be cute. It's cute. only for 1 minute. I don't want to see you doing it for 25 minutes. Several multiple scenes. Making the girl cry. Like, I don't want to see it. And yes, she's crying out of goodness, but I just don't want to see it. I don't want to see it, guys. It's constant and it's annoying. And I'm praying he doesn't, you know, he ain't singing on the damn reunion, because then I'm going to just walk out the room. Because I've had enough. But him saying no, I think that she's not butthurt, because probably she would have said no as well. So, and Shayna, what was my girl doing? As she was trying for some kind of spotlight, running to Shane and to say that, you know what, the relationship between you and Natalie is fraudulent. That is some shady behavior, because she never kept that energy with Natalie. And at this point, I don't think Shane deserves either Shayna or Natalie, because I feel like the man has got a lot of internal issues. And I also feel like the man is always on coke. I'm so sorry, but his eyes are always just like this 24/7. Like, it's bizarre. It's very bizarre. The way his eyes are just always open. Like, why? Like, what are you taking? You're cooked up out of your mind or something like that. I don't know. But I enjoyed this season, guys. Sorry you didn't get episodic reviews. I hate Netflix shows sometimes because they want to release them in large chunks. And it's hard for me to do reviews because I have to sit there and binge watch. And I don't have the time to binge watch. I just don't. Time is fleeting. We are already in March. What the hell? But I enjoyed the season. I thoroughly did. Thoroughly did, guys. Maybe I missed out on a couple or two. I don't know. But I just enjoyed the show. I thought it was absolutely great to see. I just think that, you know, Danielle is crazy. But they are still together, guys. They are honestly still together. I think Shake is an absolute character. I think Shake was probably one of the best characters as well. From a production perspective, guys, we have to think of it from that avenue. He was great for the show. Great for the show because he was a fool. He wasn't afraid to show people that he's a fool. When you have people like that for reality TV, they are goldmine. Absolute goldmine. And that's exactly what he wanted to do. And I'm keen to now to see how these other couples work out. In terms of, are they going to still be together in a year or two's times? We will see. Let me know what thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button. It is daily and consistent content. And I will catch you guys soon for another video.